Welcome to Dr. Phoebe's Masterclass. Let me guess. You've probably been living your life wearing a mask. A mask that says, I'm fine. A mask that says, I'm confident. But deep down, if I were to strip it all away, the job title, the social media posts, the smile you put on for others, what's really going on? You second-guess yourself. You overthink. You wonder if you're really good enough. And the truth? You've been carrying someone else's voice in your head for years. Maybe it was a parent who told you to be realistic, a teacher who told you you'd never make it, a friend who said, "Who do you think you are?" Or maybe the loudest critic has always been you. Let me introduce you to Noah. Noah was a brilliant kid. He could draw entire cities from imagination, skyscrapers, landscapes, the works. His dream? To be an architect. But one day in high school, his art teacher gave him a C+ and said his designs were too unrealistic. Noah believed her. He buried his dreams under practicality, got an accounting degree, and now he reviews spreadsheets 8 hours a day and sketches buildings in the margins of meeting notes. He traded magic for safety. Let me tell you about Priya. She loved public speaking. In 6th grade, she gave a speech at school about ocean pollution, and the whole auditorium clapped. She felt like she was flying. But later that year, a group of kids laughed at her accent. So she stopped raising her hand in class. And now, she speaks in a whisper even when she has something important to say. Her voice didn't disappear. She just stopped trusting it. You think this is just you? It's everyone. The world trains us to doubt ourselves. It rewards conformity. It applauds humility, even if it's rooted in insecurity. And we accept it, thinking, well, maybe I'm just not one of those people. Let me blow that lie out of the water. Have you heard of Lena? She was 43 when she launched her first online course in cake design. Everyone told her, that market is too crowded. She made $6,000 in her first week, not because she was the best baker, but because she was the most authentic. She had confidence in her unique style, even when it didn't match the algorithm. Or how about Jamal? He was terrified of starting a podcast. He hated his voice, said he sounded like a foghorn, but he recorded an episode anyway, nervous, unsure, stammering through every sentence. That episode hit 30,000 plays in a week. Why? Because people didn't care about perfection. They cared about truth. Here's what I want you to understand. Confidence is not something you're born with. It's something you build. But first, you've got to unlearn everything the world taught you about who you're supposed to be. They told you to be quiet, be smaller, be agreeable, be grateful for what you've got. Don't stand out. Forget that. Stand up. Be loud. Be real. Be the full version of yourself. Because here's the truth. Confidence doesn't come from compliments. It comes from courage. You won't feel ready the first time you post that video, or apply to that role, or tell someone, no, I deserve better. But do it anyway, because that's when confidence is born in the middle of the doubt. It's not the absence of fear. It's the decision to move forward despite the fear. Let me ask you something. How many opportunities have you missed because you didn't think you were ready? How many relationships have you stayed in because you thought you couldn't do better? How many times did you let someone else speak while you swallowed your truth? It ends now. This isn't a self-help fantasy. This is a blueprint. Just like lifting weights builds muscle, speaking up builds confidence. Just like writing daily builds clarity, facing discomfort builds identity. Start small. Record yourself talking for 5 minutes a day. Say what you actually think even if it shakes. Ask the question in the meeting. Pitch the client. Apply to the thing you feel underqualified for. Why? Because every time you act like the person you want to become, you become them. You want freedom. Start by taking off the mask. Start by choosing your voice over their expectations. And no, not everyone will clap for you. Some people liked you better when you were silent. But that's okay. They don't own your destiny. You do. Confidence isn't about walking into the room thinking you're better than everyone else. It's about walking in and not needing to compare yourself to anyone at all. And if you've made it this far, it means you're ready. Not perfect, not polished, but ready. So go do the thing. Say the truth. Start messy. Start scared. But whatever you do, start. Because confidence isn't something you wait for. It's something you walk into. And when you do, the world will have no choice but to see you. Let me know in the comment section if you want a part 2 focused on the daily habits of confident people, or a follow-up around rebuilding confidence after failure. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos.